Please subscribe our channel Puppet Show.
The kingdom of Panchalam radiated joy as the union of Draupadi and the Pandavas brought peace and prosperity to the land. The streets were adorned with garlands and lights, and the air echoed with the sound of drums and flutes. King Drupad hosted a grand celebration where nobles, warriors, and commoners came together to rejoice. Draupadi, resplendent in her bridal finery, sat beside her 5 husbands, receiving blessings from elders and admiration from the people. In Hastinapur, news of the Pandavas' joyous life reached Duryodhanan. Enraged and consumed by jealousy, he stormed into his chambers. His fiery eyes and clenched fists reflected his thirst for vengeance. Turning to Karna, he declared, "I will not let them bask in happiness while we endure shame." His voice echoed with venom as he began planning an assault on Panchalam. Duryodhan and Karna mobilized a formidable army. Soldiers armed with gleaming weapons gathered at the gates of Hastinapur. War elephants adorned with armor and horses neighing in anticipation added to the chaos. The sound of marching feet and clanging weapons signaled a storm heading toward Panchalam. The battlefield turned into a maelstrom of clashing swords and war cries. King Drupad led his forces with valor, meeting Duryodhanan's troops head-on. Arrows rained down from both sides, and the earth trembled with the thunder of hooves and roaring war elephants. King Drupad's strategy and courage turned the tide of the battle. Duryodhan and Karna, overwhelmed and outmaneuvered, retreated in defeat. Their soldiers scattered, leaving the battlefield silent but for the victorious cries of Panchalam's warriors. Back in Hastinapur, Vithuran entered the royal court to inform King Dhritarashtra of the Pandavas' survival and their prosperous life in Panchalam. The news brought a glimmer of relief to the blind king, though questions lingered about their absence from Hastinapur. King Dhritarashtra, though half pleased with the news, questioned, "If they are alive and well, why have they not returned home?" His voice wavered, a blend of concern and confusion. Vithuran, known for his wisdom, replied calmly, "O king, everything unfolds in its own time. The Pandavas needed to find their path, and now they are ready. They will come when the moment is right." His words resonated deeply, leaving the king contemplative yet reassured. To extend an olive branch, Dhritarashtra decided to send precious gifts to the Pandavas and Draupadi. Chariots filled with jewels, silks, and rare artifacts were prepared, symbolizing goodwill and an invitation to Hastinapur. Vithuran, accompanied by the convoy, reached Panchalam. He was warmly welcomed by the Pandavas and King Drupad. The air was thick with anticipation as he prepared to deliver Dhritarashtra's message. In the royal hall of Panchalam, Krishna and Balram sat alongside the Pandavas. Their presence exuded an aura of divinity and wisdom, adding weight to the unfolding discussion. Arjuna, ever the cautious warrior, voiced his doubts. "Vithuran, Duryodhanan came to fight us. Now you call us to rule half of Hastinapur. How can we trust this sudden change?" His voice carried a mix of skepticism and indignation. Vithuran explained patiently, "The offer comes not just from the king, but with Bhishma's endorsement. Peace is the need of the hour, and a shared rule is the path forward." His words reflected his deep commitment to unity. The Pandavas deliberated among themselves. Yudhishthira, inclined toward peace, weighed the offer carefully, while Bhima and Arjuna voiced concerns of treachery. Tensions ran high as the decision loomed. Draupadi broke her silence, saying, "This is an opportunity, but we must tread carefully. Let us go, but remain vigilant." Her wisdom brought a new perspective, steering the discussion toward a cautious agreement. Krishna, with his ever-calm demeanor, advised, "Accept this offer, for it aligns with Dharma. The path may be uncertain, but truth and righteousness will guide you." His words brought clarity to the Pandavas' decision. After much deliberation, the Pandavas agreed to Dhritarashtra's offer. Yudhishthira spoke with resolve, "We will return to Hastinapur, but we will not lower our guard." Their acceptance marked the beginning of a cautious journey toward reconciliation. The Pandavas bid an emotional farewell to Panchalam. King Drupad and the people gathered to send them off, their faces reflecting pride and sorrow. Draupadi's eyes lingered on her father as she stepped into the royal chariot alongside her husbands. The journey to Hastinapur was both serene and tense. The Pandavas traveled through lush landscapes, their thoughts focused on the challenges ahead. Krishna and Balram accompanied them, providing reassurance with their presence. At the gates of Hastinapur, the Pandavas were welcomed with pomp and grandeur. Dhritarashtra and Bhishma stood at the palace entrance, their expressions unreadable. While the air was filled with festivity, an undercurrent of tension hinted at the trials yet to come.
Please subscribe our channel Puppet Show